Morning. Today I just wanted, okay, so we'll start off by going over what's coming up in October. We all know that the new challenge group's starting October 5th, so that's Fall into Fitness. Actually on that day, I mean, you guys kind of know my schedule with posting and fighting now, but on the day that the challenge group starts, that's when I make my event and I start inviting to the free group. And that's kind of what I was wondering from you guys. Do you have any ideas about what we should do for a free group this month? I haven't done a clean eating group in a while. I was thinking we could do that, or we could do something different. Any ideas? I'm totally open to.
I really like the crock pot idea, because
that was a very active group, I have to say.
Yeah, I really like that a lot.
Yeah.
So
and it's the fall season, so that's
right.
You know, everybody's all about crock pots. I mean, even the recipe that I posted tonight was a crock pot recipe.
Oh.
So that's definitely something to think about. I will ask her. I've never made a file with all those posts, but I'll ask her about it.
Okay.
Right. Actually, I'm like set up in my office now, so I'm like, okay, Heather, crock pot group. All right. So October 5th, 30-day group starts. You start to invite to the free group. I will let you guys know if for sure that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
October 12th, that's when the free group starts. So that's 5 days. October 19th, that is the third Monday of the month. That's when you want to make your event and start inviting to the next 30-day challenge group. I have no idea what that one's going to be called. I just figured Fall into Fitness out. And then I was thinking about doing a webinar this month instead of the sneak peek, because the sneak peeks have been like super dead. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you noticed. So if we do the webinar, it's probably going to be on October 28th, which is a Wednesday. So we would have our call and then the webinar, or the webinar and then our call. I'm not sure.
Okay.
And then November 2nd, that's obviously when the next challenge group starts after. Yeah, I'm thinking definitely webinar, because we've had a ton of success with those. It's something that you guys can share. I mean, you can always invite people to the sneak peek groups, but to actually get them to go through and watch all 5 videos as opposed to here, watch this now. All right, so on to the meat of today. I just recently had to let go of my assistant. So I needed to get reorganized. And holy crap, I realized that by getting an assistant, I just got very unorganized. And so I just really wanted to talk to you guys about, because once I did this, I have been on top of my game. I've been making sure that I am getting everything done. That includes my work, that includes my house chores, that includes spending time with the kids, because I am getting everything else done and my brain's not going all crazy pants trying to figure out how to get things done. So first off, I want you guys to just, I mean, you don't have to do this right this second, but first step is I want you guys to just release everything from your brain. I want you to take a piece of paper and just write down every single thing you have to do in a week. So it's just basically a brain dump. Let me see. I have my list right here. So just to give you some ideas, if I can find mine. Okay. See, that's mine. It's all crossed out now.
Oh my God. Wow.
So I have things like I'm starting to send out new customer thank you cards, challenge group posts, checking in with my challenge groups, posting on Instagram, posting on Pinterest, team synergy call, fit and free call. Let's see here, plan out team call. Coaching help wanted posts. That's what I do on Sundays. Invite 5 people to a group. You know, literally everything that you do in a day, in a week, even in the month. Just write it all out. figure out what happens in your daily and everyday life that needs to get done. This includes housework. I put on here, I put on even just working out, Shakeology, vitamins, meal planning, vacuuming, dusting, washing diapers, laundry, freaking hate laundry, vacuuming. I'm not kidding. Just dump it all out. Don't organize it at all. Just put it on there right as it comes to your mind. And if more things come to your mind, even after you start moving on to the next step, write them down as soon as they come to your mind, because I guarantee you might forget them afterwards. Okay, so that is step number 1, brain dump. It's going to take you probably like a half hour, maybe a little bit more just to do that. And now I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to tell you what to do after you brain dump. Now, this is coming from me, who's like, I like pretty lists. I like something that I can print out, and I don't have to keep on writing things over and over and over again. So what I did is, if I can share my screen. Now, how many of you guys have used Canva before? Anybody? No?
I like PicMonkey better, but
Well,
maybe because I don't know Canva that well. I don't know.
I mean, that's completely possible. Well, PicMonkey is really good for some things, but when I was thinking about, I wanted to make daily to-do lists, and feasibly, I wanted to be able to edit these things. With Canva, you can actually go back into your old, everything that you created, and you can edit it. As opposed to PicMonkey, you save it, you click out, it's gone forever.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So like you can see right here, I'm going back into and I've had to do this multiple times already because things keep coming to my head that I forgot about. So I'm able to just add these right into my list. But I'm going to show you guys how to do this from scratch. I'm just showing you kind of like the basics of what mine is. I know I posted this in the coach group, but that's my list. So let's go back to Canva, because I want to show you guys how to do this from scratch. And honestly, this did not take me all that long. It took me probably 2 hours max, and it has been making sure that I'm getting everything done. So although it did take a couple hours, it's a couple hours of my time that is saving me a lot more time, and it's making sure that things are getting done. So let's see here. So we'll go to poster, I guess. You can go to, you can just check everything out in there. I don't think I did poster last time, to be honest. I think I did like a document. Presentation, there we go. Maybe not. All right, we'll just go with poster for now. I'm pretty sure there is one that's called document. Just take my word for it. All right, so this is completely blank. So pretty much what I did, and you guys can customize this however you want it to look, however you want it to be. This is your list. This is whatever you want to do with it. I'm just going to show you the basics of what I did, and you can take what I did and make it your own. So I knew that I wanted outlines for everything. So I just searched rectangle. And which one's the one I used? I used this guy right here. So, it's just like PicMonkey, pretty much. You just move things around how you need them to be. If this one so I could be bigger, that would be great. There we go. Okay. So I just did a basis of that. I'm not going to make it super crazy beautiful because this is just pretty much for demonstrations. All right, so I wanted to have mine blocked off. And what's really nice about Canva is that, I mean, I'm like OCD about some things, not gonna lie. So I like to have things completely centered. I like to have, you know, and when you're moving things around, you can see that that line pops up. You guys can see this, right?
Yeah.
You're talking, okay. So let's put that there. And you can also change the color. You just click on this little ball. You can change the color like that. If you have your, what I did is I actually used my mood board colors and I copy and pasted those in there. So you can, okay, so you click on that. You can click this little, no, you click copy. See, I'm not even like all that versed in Canva, so I'm just like showing you guys what I did, and hopefully you guys can figure it out for yourself too. All right, so there's another box. Let's copy that again. And like I said, this is just pretty much what I did. Feel free to customize it to your own. Okay, there we go. All right, so that looks pretty nice. So now you can go to text. What I did, I actually have a monthly one, but I didn't start off with the monthly. I actually started off with the weekday. This, you can change your font. You can do all that kind of stuff. So let's put Monday right there. You can make that bigger if you want to. Okay. And I want to add another one. So what I did is I did daily tasks. And this box keeps coming up. All right. So you can copy your text by going to that little arrow and clicking copy. So then I put day specific tasks. Specific, I can't spell. And let's copy that again. I also did house tasks because I can't just let my house go to crap. And I also did extra tasks. All right, so this is how I had mine set up. Just because this works for me, you guys are going to be brain dumping everything else out. So whatever is on your lists, you know, make different boxes for whatever works for you. So now we're going to add in the actual tasks themselves, because I like to have a little checkbox. I mean, if you guys really can't tell, I am kind of OCD. So, so I have workout, Shakeology, vitamins. All right. Another one, answer messages. And these first ones, I actually did kind of put them in order of what I wanted to do. All right, so now I'm gonna align that to the left. Okay, I'm not gonna put everything in here, so then I'm just gonna copy this. I had to have a couple columns in here just because I do a lot. So we'll copy that. And this is basically, I mean, once you have, actually, all right, let me delete this. Once you have your daily tasks in there, you only want your daily tasks, the layout, and your weekday, okay? So now you're gonna press this right here, copy this page, and it's gonna bring a whole new one, the exact same thing down here. We're just gonna copy, copy, copy. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now I have a whole lot of Mondays, but then it makes it super easy for me to go in, change this to Tuesday. I have my daily tasks done already. I don't have to redo that because those are things that I'm going to be doing every single day. But now I can go in and I can add in my day specific ones. So day specific. What do I have on my Tuesday? All right, so Tuesday I had scheduled follow-ups. I had scheduled videos, that's making videos and such. I'm actually, my in-laws are going to start watching my kids on Tuesdays, so I have a lot of stuff scheduled for Tuesdays because you want to go through and you want to make sure that everything is kind of balanced as you're doing this. So I have Tuesday set up. Obviously, that's not everything I have. So that way you can go in and now you can do Wednesday. It makes it super easy to do. And so as you're going through and you're adding things off of your list, so remember this brain dump right here. When you were doing all of those daily tasks, cross them off of your list on here. And when you start going through, start with the things that you know are for sure on certain days. Like if you follow a schedule, I follow Tuesday, Transformation Tuesday, Wednesday, Weekly Recipe Wednesday, Thursday, Thirsty Thursday, Friday, Fit Friday. Saturday, I was putting Selfie Saturday. Sunday, I know I do meal prep and that kind of stuff. So I already had a basis of what I was doing. But then after I started writing down all those things, I started just adding things in on different days to make sure that I wasn't overloading myself on certain days and I was able to get everything done that I needed to get done. So that way I don't feel overwhelmed. I know I'm getting my stuff done. I know that everything that I need to get done in a week is getting done. And I know that I'm being efficient about it. You are making sure you're getting your housework done. You are making sure, like, extra tasks, spend time with your family, schedule time in with your family for day-specific tasks. But all of your daily tasks, that's all of your business, that's all of your just regular everyday to-do stuff. I mean, you can even add in house tasks on there if you really want to, if you do something every single day. And also, make sure that you're adding in, still do your weekly Monday lists. I don't know if you guys do this. If you've done the 30-day push, you can make weekly lists and just write everything down. So what you're going to do, you also want to make sure that you make a monthly one too. So that way, on my monthly one, I have monthly tasks. I have social media stats on the first of the month. Success Club recognition on the first of the month. 30-day challenge group begins on the first Monday of the month. Advertise for free challenge group on the second Monday of the month. Advertise for webinar or sneak peek on the second Thursday of the month. Webinar or sneak peek either the third Monday or Wednesday of the month. Free group begins the third Monday of the month. Advertise for 30-day challenge group through Monday of the month. I even have clean fridge, dust, windows and glass, and wash sheets. And then I have a column for important dates. I have a column for monthly goals and focus. That's way I can write out what I want to focus on that month. So while I'm looking through this, I can constantly be reminded of this is my focus for this month. Am I focused on my challenge group, or am I focused on building my team? Am I focused on building emeralds to diamonds? What is my goal for that month? Now that doesn't mean that you just let everything else fall by the wayside. It's just what you're mainly going to focus on. So you can even go through, after you get this all put together, you can print out 4 of your weekly lists and just 1 of your month. That way you can literally plan out your month and have checklists for every single day without having to worry about if you're missing something. If something comes up, make sure you write it down as soon as possible. The goal of this, the reason why I'm showing you guys this is because it is so incredibly easy to get overwhelmed with coaching, and it is so incredibly easy to not be doing the things that you need to be doing every day in order to grow your business. Am I right? And honestly, as I was going through and doing this, I realized how much I had stopped doing me. Like hadn't been inviting like I should have been. I hadn't been adding value in some of the groups that I'm in. I hadn't been replying to a lot of my Instagram comments, my like page comments, even my personal page comments I have on there to do daily. Before I had my assistant sending out happy birthdays, personal messages, and Facebook friend requests to all of my like page likes. I hadn't been checking in with the customer group. Do you guys notice that I'm posting in there a lot more now? That is because it's on my list. And it's so important. And you know, I don't know if you guys have taken the GEMS test, but I am like majorly an emerald. I like lists. I like to make sure that I'm organized. And if I'm not, my brain, I can't focus on something. If I don't know everything that I have to do, if I don't have a game plan, I cannot focus. So that is just my personality. I understand that this is not something that is going to work perfectly for everybody, but this is what's working for me right now. And it's helped me to go from a -1 Success Club point a couple weeks ago to I am at 7 right now on my account, and I just signed another coach under my mom today, which helped me to keep Jim at Diamond. So I am still waiting on 2 more challenge pack sales to go through. And the only reason this has been happening is because I got my shit together. I made sure that I am doing everything that I need to be doing because I want to grow my business. You have to really decide, do you want to grow your business? How badly do you want to do it? And if you do want to grow your business, if you do want to make this your career, or even just make that money to help pay a bill, to help do something, to help take your family on a vacation, you have to focus on what you need to do. And if you don't know what you need to do, and if you don't know what you're doing for that matter, you're not going to get to that goal. So you really need to figure out what you want, make sure you're goal setting every single month, make sure that you are doing everything that you need to do in a day, every single day, in order to make sure that's happening. I completely slacked off on inviting for like probably a good 3 weeks. And that's why this month has been so shitty for me, because I just didn't plant those seeds at the end of the month last month. So I had to basically start off from scratch this month, and I was freaking out. Like, I didn't think I was going to make Success Club. I have not made it in like almost 2 years now. So if you are not doing the things that you have to do every single day, no matter what you did last month, it doesn't matter. You have to continually be doing these things, because these things that you are doing right now are that's what's going to help you get to your goals next month or the month after. Right now is a very hard time of year, but everything that you are doing right now, that's going to help you tremendously January through April. I guarantee it. Your business is going to skyrocket if you are making sure that you're getting everything that you need to get done. Okay, so do you guys want to see anything in Canva that I can show you? Do you have any questions about any of this that we have going on? Do you need any ideas for your list? Do you have ideas to throw out that I might have forgotten? Anything? No. All right. Well, does anybody else have any questions about anything else? Oh, I forgot. Next month, October, 21-day fix and 21-day fix and Body Beast are the ones that are on sale. I'm not quite sure if it's the 21-day fix extreme, but do not forget, tomorrow is a free preview of Hammer and Chisel on Beachbody On Demand. Both 21-day fix. Okay, so it's extreme too. I didn't even look at the screenshot that I took. All I saw was 21-day fix. I was like, hello. So definitely October should be a much better month for all of us, simply because the fix is going to be on sale. So make sure that you are reaching out to people, make sure that you're inviting people, and make sure that you're following up with people. If you guys didn't see any of my posts about what I've been saying to people to help get that conversation back going, I have been, there's prospects that just stop responding, right? I have a million of them myself, and you can see that they've seen the message. They just haven't responded. And so you're like, well, I've tried to get in contact with them like 3 or 4 times with no response. So you just kind of give up. Well, I've been going back to those people, and I have been asking them, I've been saying, okay, let me see. Hey, so-and-so, I totally understand that coaching or the challenge group is not something for you, and it's not something, it's not for everybody, and that's completely fine. But I am in the business of creating wealth and health for everybody, and I would really love to know what I said wrong in this conversation or what you didn't understand about coaching or the challenge group so that I can better myself in order to help somebody else overcome that in the future. And then I just say thank you, some little heart. And I have sent this to a ton of people. I've had a lot of people respond to me. I've had a lot of people not respond to me. But the people that have responded have been nothing but helpful. There have been a couple people that gave me some constructive criticism. And actually, there was one girl that told me that she felt I was being too pushy. See, I don't see myself being like that, but it helps to hear it from somebody else, because she's like, I get that that's how you're supposed to be with what you do. And I'm like, actually, that's not supposed to be how I am. And I really appreciate, you want to be nice about it. Tell them that you appreciate what they're telling you because it's going to help you in the future. And turn what they're telling you into a question. I asked this girl, what could I have said or how could I have said it in a way that didn't make you feel as though I was being pushy? And, we just really got our conversation going, and she ended up telling me a bunch of her objections, why she didn't want to coach, why she didn't want to do this and that. And it turned into me sending her an invitation for the next challenge group. She's actually going to be saving up for a challenge pack. She wants to start off as a challenger and then see if she can really stand behind coaching. So it turned into, I haven't gotten a message from this girl in forever, to her saying, I don't think coaching is for me, to her saying, well, I'm going to join a challenge group and see if coaching is for me in the future. Another girl, both coaches that signed up today, I asked them the same thing. And I got, one of them said that she just, time got away from her. And so we talked, she ended up signing up. The other said that, she wasn't sure if this would work for her. We talked about why it would or wouldn't. She ended up signing up. You just really want to get these conversations going. You want to do it in a way that's non-threatening, that it opens up the conversation so that it takes the pressure off of them. They don't think that you're just out for blood, that you just want to sell. You are asking for genuine advice on how you can better yourself to talk to people in the future. And even if they don't sign up, I had another girl that I actually ended up telling her that I don't think she's ready. And I told her if she ever finds herself that she is in this different place in her life, then, she can always contact me. And I just told her, if you have anybody that you think could benefit from the support that I give, I will give you a $10 gift card for the referral. So you can turn any of these conversations into something good for you. And into something good for them too. It's not all about us. It's about finding out how we can help people and how we can better ourselves to be able to help more people. Okay, I think that's pretty much all I have to cover tonight. Do you guys have any questions before we get off?
Nope.
Alrighty. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I will talk to you all soon, and hopefully October is a better month. But the night is not over, so. All right. See y'all later. Bye.
Bye.